We're gonna check on Laszlo. Oh, wait, is that locked? Hold up a sec. Oh, we have to do this part, I think, and then we gotta go. Shame washes over me for a moment. Should we be doing this? Trawling through my mother's secrets? Omar notices my hesitation and beckons me over with a jerk of his head.
I know. This feels wrong. But you know as well as I do.
That it's the only way. I do. Why did she even give you those pages?
Because I asked. She was writing again. For the first time in a long time, she said. She wanted an unbiased opinion, and I, offered my services.
But you never read them?
Once I saw they were poems, No. I thought she was working on some new Oxyon translations. Verse, though. Not my bag. So much for the enlightened academic shtick.
My mother's work can get a little... heavy, sometimes.
Makes sense. I clench my teeth as I push back the memories.
But there's new stuff. From the notebook. It's full of references to Oxyon traditions and rituals. A treasure trove, really.
So he's gotten what he wants out of it. But it feels like we haven't gotten any answers.
I'm going to go back to him. Why don't you go and check on the others? They look a little... lost.
Okay, now we can pick. Okay. This note is subject to a timer represented with the at in the lower part. The timer will decrease by 1 when another note is played. When the timer hits 0, the condition will be resolved and the barrier will break. So when this hits 0, we have to go back to this. Or then we can go back to that. We can then go here. Omar and Laszlo's thoughts there and there. Okay, so we can do at least 6 moves. So 1, 2, 3. Technically, we can do 3 on each side. Or we can do each side fully. So let's check on Laszlo. He looks concerned. Let's start here. Let's start with Laszlo. I go over to check on Laszlo. His eyes are a blur as they scan Ursula's words, but he looks up as I approach.
Hey, done already?
Not exactly.
Would you look at that? The old man actually came out ahead. I just wrapped these up. Poems, of course. All about family.
Oh.
Our family?
He takes a big gulp of air. That bad, huh?
I'd say so. Your mother was... is... many things, but subtle, no. There's one about relationships, the push and pull of the family unit. Your mother as a young girl thinking of her future. And the second, that one's about a lost love, one she can only find in dreams. Unless the gods will it, whatever that means.
Ah, okay.
That doesn't bother you? Her talking about love like that? Like something out of reach?
Look, your mother's never been a one-man woman. She was always crystal clear about that.
My mother's in an open relationship. It took me a while to understand that it isn't a young people thing. It's a regular thing.
And I love her for that as well. She and Nora...
He jerks his head in Nora's general direction.
both helped me to understand that love doesn't bind or restrain.
That's my Laszlo. Grizzly bear on the outside, teddy bear on the inside. Well, damn.
But in here, she mentions a presence so strong it can be seen in every line. Every word.
I've rarely seen such a healthy relationship. I wish I could say the same about me and my mother. Okay. So. Chaos, power, truth. Those are the 3 that we can get right now. The timer's been kicked down 1. Wasn't there a 3rd poem? Something isn't right, he's hiding something, and he has a reason for it. Ask about the family section. How she sees herself within your family will be revealing. Go on, ask him. Know me and don't blush. The ones we say love us. I'm gonna ask about the family section, I think. I think I'm gonna ask about the family. Yeah. We're gonna ask about the family. Laszlo waves me over, pointing to the section on family.
Hey, what do you make of this?
Well, it's definitely us. Look, this is about that time we went to Algria. And here, that's got to be that infamous road trip.
But look at these lines. We never went to Razan, or the Lefasi coast.
My mother always thought those places were too touristy, too noisy.
That's so strange.
What?
Before you called, before I came back, I was planning a trip to Razan. And a friend invited me to Lefasi.
Your mother always did have excellent intuition. Scary intuition.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
You and Nora too, come to think of it. Sometimes, and you're gonna laugh at this, it was like she could see the future.
That's how it feels right now, man. Does he know? Is he playing with me? No, he can't possibly. Calm down. He doesn't know about any of it. From the corner of my eye, I spot Nora pretending not to eavesdrop. Does she suspect something now? I have to be more careful. Okay, so that's 2. So let's go, because what? Now we got Omar and that's thoughts. So who is she missing? Who does she love and lose? Those are the questions to the 10 billion points. Any guesses? And then there's this one. We may have missed something. This note is inevitable. It must be played to unlock other notes. Okay, so if I go... Oh, I can't even go there. I guess, yes, I physically can't go this way. Okay. Interesting. There's one thing both poems have in common. It's a sense of longing, of a gaping hole in my mother's heart, and a magnetic connection with whoever left it there. But who could that be? Laszlo? No. He was never lost to her. My father? Absolutely not. Out of the question. Omar? Not after only a few weeks. Someone else then.
You're right there. You sort of zoned out.
Is it me?
Oh, hey.
Maybe?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. You know, reading your mother's innermost thoughts. It's a lot.
There's secrets in this family, huh?
That's... Brother, if you knew.
For better or worse.
If you knew, brother.
Is... funny.
What is?
I always thought my mother was... in love with her art. And that's why we were so... far apart. Distant, almost.
A silence. He knows what I'm about to ask.
Did she?
Did she ever mention you?
Yeah. That's my question.
No. Never.
Damn. That stings like a bee. A bee the size of a truck.
That doesn't seem to surprise you.
I'm here to find my mother. Because she means something to me. To my family. And to some people on this island. No matter who she actually is when we're together. In the same room.
His smile is warm and full of understanding. He steps away, leaving me to my thoughts again.
Nice one. Might have enough time to check on Nora. How about it? Huh?
I keep my distance from chaos. Their presence still feels dangerous.
Come on, Hub. You're here to uncover the truth, not get lost down memory lane.
Interesting. So Chaos basically just said, hey, now go see Nora. But that gave me... Interesting. That removed one of the... Oh no, the time. Okay, if I go to this, then it removes one. Okay, that's what it is. I was gonna say. There's 1, 2, and then we can go up here. Okay, so boom. Let's see how Nora's doing. Nora looks, well, incensed. She's almost shaking with rage. Or is it fear?
Hey. Everything okay?
No reaction. She's glued to her phone. Her fingers a blur as they tap word after word onto the screen.
Nora?
What?
Oh, hey. I just... You look a little...
Polly. Wait. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap.
Ursula's poems. That good, huh?
Something like that. They're all about her dreams. How vivid they could be. I've read her work before, and this is by far the most literal I've seen her.
Oh.
According to this, she dreamed a lot about family. Us. Where we've been, and where we're going. She says the poems claim that she can predict the future.
As soon as the words are out, she's back on her phone. Her face is flushed, her mouth tight. What's got her so frightened? Probably something written. There was something in that's written that she is like terrified to see. Okay, so this one will then get me here. So this is ask her what's going on. Who is she texting? Truth, I wonder what is making her so focused. She's off. Something's off. I can smell it in the air. That treacherous smell of offness. It's a weird way of wording that. So, what's Nora feeling? Send Nora to Omar. Nora shares her memories. I want to know who she's texting. Because she's either texting someone or she's... This node is inevitable. It must be played to unlock other nodes. Oh, okay. I see what it's... Okay. Well, let's go... I want to know who she's texting. Because whoever she's texting is because of the poem. Right? So this should technically give us the answers we need. Nora's typing away like a tornado on her phone. I'm too curious to resist the temptation. She's too focused to notice. I lean towards her to get a clear view of her screen. She's texting someone with great intensity. With great intensity and a lot of words. Like, a lot.
Who are you texting?
What? Polly, you scared the crap out of me. What did you do that for? Sneaking around like that?
Could have stomped up and slapped you on the back of the head and you wouldn't have noticed. Well, come on, spill.
No one. Just a friend. Hey, cut it out.
I crane my neck for a better look, and she angles the screen away from me. Wait a minute, is that...
Jade?
Maybe. I was going to, you know, text her, but now I'm not so sure.
I didn't know you two were text-level friendly.
Mmm.
That's so cool. What are you talking about?
Nothing. Stuff. The poems, if you must know, they're all about Ursula's dreams, and there's a line about that stuff, egregor, and predicting the future.
Yeah.
I thought it might help with Jade's work, but I don't know. They're just poems.
I feel my mouth pull up into a grin. That's certainly not the only reason she was texting Jade. Nora sees at my face and blushes crimson.
I think it's a good idea. Texting her. Every little bit helps.
You think so?
I do. Oh, but be sure to tell Omar too. This is right up his alley.
The whooshing sensation almost knocks me off my feet. Off my feel. My feet. Chaos.
Please, Polly dear, leave Omar out of this. He'll figure it all out eventually. Now, Jade and Nora. That's where the fun's at. I want to know more about this burgeoning friendship we've got on our hands. And by the look on your face, I'm not the only one.
Interesting. I step back, giving Nora a bit more privacy. Alright, Chaos. Sure. Alright, so I need one more. What's Nora feeling? Send Nora to Omar. She has a crush. I want to know more. I'm such a hopeless romantic. It is inevitable to know when to ask for help and how to share our strengths with each other. Ursula's secret quest. What's troubling Nora? Yeah, I really don't care about the what's troubling Nora part. So really, I'm gonna go here then. Now, we're gonna go with send her to Oliver. Or to Omar. Send her to Oliver. To Omar. Nora scoops up the sheets containing Ursula's
Time
poems.
to have a chat with Omar, I guess.
Yes. We need to tell him about the egregor. All the dream stuff. Hopefully it'll help.
Sounds like a plan, Nora. Despite the circumstances. I'm happy we're doing this together.
Aww. We smile at each other. Nora had been precious. Nora had been a precious addition to what I can call my family. Ursula welcomed her and Laszlo without hesitation, and I did too.
So, I'm happy we're doing something good together.
Oh no. Don't say anything else, please.
Nora and I used to create these elaborate pranks. We'd move furniture and artwork across the Naiads at night when everybody was partying, and these were the days before I left and before something changed with my mother.
I know we will find her.
I smile as if Nora could read my mind.
I know. Despite our relationship, I want to get her back.
I know. Let me talk to Omar. This'll cheer him up.
She gives me a little eye roll and strides over to Omar, whose face immediately lights up as she starts to explain. Good. Any clue is a good clue at this point. Alright, so there's that. So now that means that the timer is now open. So, now we can go into the timer, which is perfect.